Y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective. And today we're going to be talking about the foolishness on the internet. Okay, but before we get into that, I've got a couple housekeeping items I need to cover with you. You already know this is a growing channel. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. If you have subscribed, I still need your help. If you could go ahead and hit the like button, get down in the comments and talk to me. Let me know what you think about the topics we talk about today. Share the video. Thank you, Harold C. I appreciate you for wanting to share my videos. I really appreciate that. That means so much. Help me grow my channel, y'all. Okay, so that's all I've got for now as far as housekeeping is concerned. Let's get into some of this foolishness. Not talked about Marcus Houston on the internet, but we all know what's going on. If you don't know, let me catch you up real quick and then talk about where it gets worse. Okay. So Marcus married a girl, young girl who is 19 now, and he did a video or he did an interview on a show called Unscripted, I think. It aired on TV1. I don't know if it's already aired or if it will air, if it's scheduled to air. In that interview, he was talking about how he met his wife through mutual friends. The girl was 17 at the time. He was like 36 or 37. I don't know how you have mutual friends that are teenagers, but okay. So then he talks about how he met the girl and they had no connection until she was of age. Like we supposed to believe that. Like really, like I think he think we boo boo the fool. He think we just as young as his current wife. He says that he found someone that's just like him. She loves Jehovah, just like him. He's Jehovah's Witness. I'm not going to say anything about anybody who's Jehovah Witness, but what I will say, no disrespect, no disrespect. I have seen in that community the brides be younger and younger. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about. That's all I'm going to say about Jehovah's Witness. All right. We did some digging. I did some digging. Plus, Twitter also confirmed as well that his wife, whose name is Maya, was a runaway. She ran away from her adopted family in Oregon, and settled in California. She went missing in the age of 15, I think, and her name is Maya Pinkney or Dickey. Sorry, Maya Dickey. And she went missing. Reports show that she went missing after 15, and here she is resurfacing at 17, 18 years old with Marcus Houston. I'm not putting a correlation to anything, but I'm interested to find out what exactly happened with that. All right. One, this girl is absolutely gorgeous, and she looks like one of the girls that all the B2K and the Marcus Houstons, the immatures, though she looks like one of the girls that they would want to talk to, the racially ambiguous girls, that kind of thing. So anyway, I we'll see how this story. I want to see her side of the story in another 15 years. Okay. But this story actually gets worse. So Marcus Houston went on to page six. He went on to page six and he decided to talk about how he felt like women his age, if he had married a woman his age, it would have been disastrous. Marrying a woman his age would have been disastrous. He said he wants to be able to provide for his wife. The women his age are they want to be too independent. He said children are a red flag. Women that are his age typically have children. I'm like, there are a whole lot of women that I know personally who do not have children, and they keep themselves up and they look good and all these things. He said women who are his age who have children are a red flag to him. He said he just felt like if he is more young in spirit. He said his wife is young. He's more young in spirit. We already know what that's code for. Just say it. We're all adults. We're not talking to your child bride. We're talking to grown adults. You speak to grown ups, okay? We understand what's happening. You want to be able to control somebody. And I was watching Bridget Kelly's a clip from Bridget Kelly's podcast. I guess the auntie. I don't know. Anyway, the auntie's podcast, because that's what they used to call Bridget Kelly's music, auntie music. But anyway, I'm getting off track, getting off topic. She was saying that when you're young like that, any man who is not your father, who is at least 20 years your senior, who is trying to be in your life in that way, he does not have your best interest. And that's for anybody who's watching this video. If you're young, you're a young person. And I remember when I was 15, getting off the school bus, the big yellow school bus. I have never been approached more by older men 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 years old, and I'm 15, and they're trying to approach me. Y'all know I just got off the school bus and I'm walking down the street. I've never been more approached by adult men in my life until I was at the age of 15. I've never, comparing to now as an adult woman versus to when I was a 15-year-old kid, yeah, they was always trying to get at me. And so I think, and other girls too, I remember, and I've heard so many stories, and I think this conversation needs to be talked about. People really need to be putting it at the forefront and letting young girls know that, listen, they are not here for they are not here for you, because as soon as they suck the youth out of you, they're going to be tired of you and they're going to be moving on to someone else. Amaya, the girl that he's married to now, is not always going to be 19. She's not always going to be 19. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, on to the next story. Jalen Hurts, y'all. Jalen Hurts. So we know the Eagles quarterback from played in the Super Bowl was here for it. Was here for it. Was here for it. Was here. Was here for it. Two black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. Y'all, Jalen fine, y'all. Jalen Hurts fine, child. He fine, he fine, he fine. He's 24 years old and he's smoking for it. So congratulations to him. He is talking to a girl named Brianna Burrows, I think is her name. Brianna Burrows, Bree, I guess is her nickname. He says in a profile that he did with People, he says, I'm not married or anything, but he is spoken for. I was like, that's all right, go ahead, tell him, Jalen. And guess what, y'all? She black. She black. Now here's the thing. If I'm here for interracial relationships. If you're gonna date somebody that is outside of your race and you're happy and they treat you well, that's wonderful. My only problem is when we be dating down. Don't be dating no white man, and y'all can be mad if you want to, but that's get in the comments and fight me. I don't care. But when we be dating white men who are on the lower end of white men, what's the point? Okay, you dating a white woman on the lower end of white woman, and we know what y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all dating these people on the lower ends. Why? There is no point of doing that. There is no point. If you're going to aim high, is what I'm saying. Okay, that may be offensive to some people, but I don't. That's all I got to say about that, girl. And quiet as a cat. Some people were like, they didn't see it coming. They were kind of surprised, but Loki wasn't. It's not surprised. And the reason being is because when they were doing some of his, they were doing like little exposés, because my boyfriend watches ESPN, especially during the like football season. Child, he was glued to ESPN, and it's kind of fun. It's entertaining. So I was watching it too, and you could see Jalen with all these black women around him. Like, Jalen kept a black woman around him, his mamas, his sisters. He was in the kitchen cooking with all the black women, black women, like not racially ambiguous black women. Nothing wrong with racially ambiguous black women. I'm saying like black women, like, hey, that's a black woman right there. 4C hair black woman, or Brazilian wig, whatever they was wearing, but you could tell they was black, okay? So he was with them, his sisters, his mom, cousins, aunt, his manager is black woman. Like, he just could tell he has no issue with black women. Like, he supports them, fully is here for them. And so I wasn't surprised to see that his girlfriend is black. I think they're the same age. They went to school together. And I think when he ended up leaving that school, they still connected. So congratulations to him. All right, y'all. She black, child. She black. Okay, so the last story, because I'm trying to hurry make this video as quick as possible, and I'm gonna come back again with another video because I have some thoughts on the Freaknet documentary and also some updates on Jonathan Majors that I want to talk about. Anyway, okay. So the baby trends. So is the baby is trending on Twitter, and saw the video, and it was this older man who was on a plane headed to Florida. I guess they were in some sort of holding pattern because of some weather issues in Florida, and they couldn't land yet. And the baby was crying for, I guess, 40 to 45 minutes, and the man was going off. And I'm not gonna lie, part of it was kind of funny. He was saying some of the same things that I feel when I'm on a plane with a baby. So we went to Dubai in October. We went to Dubai in October of 2022. And Dubai is a 13-hour flight going and a 14-hour flight coming back. All right. There was a child on the plane each way, going and coming back, that hollered. There were two children that hollered on the plane going all 13 hours. I am not exaggerating. All 13 hours, two children were hollering to the top of their lungs the entire 13 hours. And then on the way back, it was one child that was hollering the entire time, 14 hours. So that man said exactly how I felt. he was like, the flight attendants were trying to like console him and say, "Hey, sir, you know you're yelling," and he was like, "So is the baby. That's the problem." I'm not gonna lie. Gonna lie, that was hilarious to me. Part of me wants to say get good, because that's the things that I wanted to say. Y'all know these kids are so annoying. If you know your child is not gonna do well, give them some Benadryl, give them some Dramamine, do some, knock these kids out, please, for hours, okay? But also, the other part of me is like, it's a child. I want to be sensitive to parents. I want to be sensitive to the struggles that they go through, even though I'm child free. But it's like I'm stuck. Like I'm like, oh my god, like I could not imagine. Like when I tell you the way that I wanted to throw that baby off the plane on that flight to Dubai and going and coming back, like please, like I need y'all. I need parents, please, 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 please. I know these are children. I know you're doing your best. I know, but it is it's so annoying. It's so annoying. So I'm stuck. I don't even know what to say. Anybody who's a parent, get down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. He went off after 45 minutes. Baby, I sat through 13 hours. I sat through 13 hours of somebody's child hollering. And anyway, get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about Marcus Houston being a creepy creeper and then coming back doubling down. Like, sir, we already know what's happening. We already know what's going on. We already know what you're doing here. Ew, just y'all let me know about Jalen Hurt. What do y'all think? Get down and get down. Get down with the get down and let me know what y'all think. And I will talk to you guys next time. Take care.